Hey y'all, okay. This is my roadcast. I got this roadcast pro here because we getting ready for the Sista RN show. Y'all come on in. Come on. I know y'all out there somewhere. I know y'all out there. Y'all been to church today. I know y'all been to church. I know church was good. You're feeling good. I know you done had your Sunday meal. I know you had them collard greens. I hope you're using something other than them ham hocks and that fat back. I hope we ain't still doing that because we know better than that, don't we, y'all? Anyway, who out there? I don't know who. I see I got one viewer. That's what's up. I hope you stay in with me. I ain't have nothing to really talk about. I just wanted to jump in and just talk, do some what's ups, kind of get y'all updated on some stuff that I have coming up that I'm excited about. So, one thing I'm excited about, y'all, is the fall break. We are or will be at the Washington Hill Center. And so we'll be at the center focusing on physical activity, mental well being, as well as financial literacy. So, one thing I'm excited about is we're hoping to bring out some people that work at the bank, people who are, financial advisors, financial planners, so that we can help support some of the parents that we're serving, because we have these kids, we're trying to have some joy days, right? I don't know if y'all know anything about the joy campaign that Taraji P. Henson is doing. But I definitely want to adopt what she's doing because what she's doing is fighting every day for joy, right? I think sometimes we underestimate just being happy. And so sometimes that just takes a conscious effort. And so that's what I'm excited about when we go up here to Washington Hill Center and working with Shay Smith, who is running that recreation center up there like no other. I've never seen anything like it. I've never met anyone that is so passionate about the kids and that really, really cares about the kids. I'm talking about Shay lives and breathes taking care of those kids holistically, just making sure that they have everything that they need, communicating to their parents. Is phenomenal. And because of that, I definitely want to spend time up there with Shay Smith and her team. Um, ooh, did you? Ooh, hold on now. You know, I'm back at it. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I did. Anyway, going up to Washington Hill Center so that we can focus on, again, physical, mental, as well as financial literacy. So we're going to bring people in to help support these parents as well. All right. So hopefully we're going to bring those boss brothers back up here so that they can talk to our kids about publishing their own books. Our kids have some kids from the music cipher that was a part of the essay competition have hopes and dreams of writing their own books. And so hopefully the boss brothers can tell them and walk them through the process of actually making that happen. And so we have some big things planned for our kids. I don't want to give away everything because I want them to be excited about it and to be able to share this information with you guys. But if you are in the Washington Hills area and you are between the ages of 12 and 19, please come up. Please come out and join us, okay? Because that's going to be a great time. So then the next thing I have coming up is I will be speaking on one of the nursing world stages. It's an international nursing conference. I'm excited because I'm going to not only do an oral presentation, but I'll also be the moderator. So I have a lot of work to do. Hence, I'm right here with you right now, trying to get my practice in, get my practice on, because I know you guys are going to be my number one critics and going to let me know what it is I need to do to get better. Because again, sometimes it takes constructive criticism to get better at what we do. Now, know that I am an expert at emergency operations, and I am an expert as speaking passionately. But I am taking a different path and just want to make sure I'm on the right track. And I want y'all to be a part of that. All right. So I ain't gonna bore you on that. So just know that at some point in, I think that's the third week in October, I'll be doing some speaking. So you will see my advertising and stuff around that. What else? What else I got for you? The Sista RN show. Now that's what I'm excited about. The Sista RN show. So I want you guys to know that it's going to be on Saturdays. It's going to be on YouTube, so you can watch it anytime. But we're going to have it at 7 p.m. We chose 7 p.m. because I don't think this is for kids. We're going to have some hot topics, right? We're going to talk about things that uh, that's hard to talk about. We're going to talk about some things that are hard to talk about, and then we're going to make it fun. Okay. And so I don't want anybody wearing their heart on their sleeves. Now, will we have some serious conversations and be serious? By all means, we'll do that. But most of the time, we got too many problems to be, just up and emotional all the time. So my goal is for it to be active, interactive, and fun. Right. I want you guys laughing most of the time because we cry a lot of other times. Too much. I cry. I definitely cry. I have to schedule my crying. We'll talk about that. We're gonna talk about that on the Sista RN show. All right. So let's recap on them updates. So for the fall break, we'll be at Washington Hill Center. We'll be doing a health and wealth a health and wealth event. At that event, we'll be doing things like double dutch. We'll play jacks. We'll have checkers. We're going to have different stations set up to help the parents, what I told you about earlier. We're going to do some credit review. We'll talk about financial literacy. We're going to do a financial literacy course for the kids between ages 12 to 19. And then we're going to have one for their parents as well. So if you want to be a part of that, if you are a financial advisor, if you are a financial planner, if you work at the bank or anything like that, we definitely need your help. We need additional information or brochures that we can provide to the family. So that'll be helpful. If anybody want to donate, you can always click the link in my bio and donate to Sista RN and Friends Incorporated. You can always donate goods, some goods you can drop off at Washington Hill Center. I just put that out there. I'll reach out to Shay and make sure that that's okay. But we do want to get some jump ropes because we want a double dutch. That's kind of following the Taraji P. Henson program that she's doing in HBCUs. I honestly believe that recreation centers in inner cities should be following and mimicking what HBCUs are doing. For my HBCU people out there, if you hadn't partnered with the recreation centers, I think that's a good idea. We should definitely mimic those programs and get those kids prepared, ready, and groomed to move into those spaces. I just threw that out there. I don't know if I had the right to say that, coming from the UT system. I might need to stay in my lane, but I do believe that's a good opportunity and something that we need to do. Connect the recreational centers to the HBCUs initiatives and then move our kids on through that. Yep, that is. All right, so what do we need? I told you some jacks. I don't know if parents show up. Maybe we could do some spade games. But what we want to do is just kind of do some things that are not stressing us out. And again, helping us with our mental health, right? These are things that you can use to help cope with relieving stress. And so I think we should have more conversations around how to cope with stress, because I don't think the stress not coming, especially with everything that's happening in the world. Not going into all of that crap. All right. So what else we got? I wonder if I can see my comments. Wait a minute. I don't want to get too close because I don't know. I don't know. I don't get too close. Anyway, I want y'all to hear my noises that I got some music. That's what I started out with when I came out home. Anyway, I like the music. I like the broadcasting. I hope y'all like the set. I hope y'all like the set because this is kind of the set we're going to be using. We'll go in and out. I want your recommendations on some things you want me to talk about on the show. Some things you want Yeah, that you want us to hit on. Again, it's not gonna be boring. Remember, I run emergency departments for a living, for God's sake, and I've done it all over this country, specifically in the hood. I'm talking about Washington D.C., up in Philly. I have been all over this place: Atlanta, Georgia, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Chattanooga on the map. Anyway, y'all heard that music. All right. So next thing, what else? I got some. Get up. Okay. What else I got? That's what's happening right now because I can't hear nobody. I can't hear y'all. And I suppose I ain't supposed to be able to hear you. We on live. Let me see what else. I'm gonna use that sometimes. I'm gonna tell y'all. I was talking to my brother-in-law. I ain't even gonna call his name, Lil Langston. And so he was talking, and as he was talking, no, what was I giving you? That's what I was doing. He was talking, and he was talking. Wait a minute, I gotta cut some of this out. He was talking, and he was. I don't know if y'all know I don't know if y'all know him, but he can get kind of crunk. But as he was getting crunk, I wasn't doing that. I was doing that, and he didn't stop. He didn't miss a beat. He act like that music was supposed to be there. Hilarious. All right. So anyway, what else I'm talking about, y'all? Y'all know I'm just on this live, just talking. No rhyme or reason. I did want to give you some updates. But again, I see I got 6 people on this live, which is exciting to me. The only problem is I can't see who it is. Let's look at the comments. Put something in the comments so I can see who in the room. Who is these 6 people? Am I down to 3? Did they leave me? That's okay. It don't matter. As long as I'm here. So while I'm here, I can practice. Should I practice something? I can practice on my cultural renovation project. Have I ever ran my cultural renovation project around y'all? Because that's what I'm going to be talking about when I go on the nursing world stage, right? So what do I do for a living? I done told y'all 100,000 times. I'm an emergency room nurse, and I run ERs for a living. You know what I want to tell y'all? Every time I say I'm a nurse, people try to place me like in this box. Like nursing means, I don't know what they think nursing means, but let me tell you what nursing is to me. First off, nursing is everything to me. I can do anything that I want to do in nursing. I don't necessarily have to be at the bedside. I haven't been at the bedside in a long time. There's nothing wrong with being at the bedside. That was the reason I became a nurse in the first place. So I want to put that out there and say that. But I want you guys to stop putting nurses in a box. Nurses are phenomenal and very well-rounded, especially the ones that work in emergency department and ICU. If you think we only focusing on wiping your butt, then you talking about the wrong, you got this thing wrong right here. In emergency department, baby, we have to be everything. We have to be your OBGYN. We have to be the doctor until the doctor can get in the room. I don't know if you know, but it ain't nothing but 1 or 2 doctors in them emergency departments. Who do you think saving your life until that doctor get there? What you think we doing until that doctor get there? What happened just now? I got passionate about that, didn't I? Oh, but back to it. Quit placing nurses in this little box. We're more than that. We are investigators. We got to know. We have to know what you've taken. No matter. We have to know the truth behind whatever story you're telling. So when I say we're investigators and detectives, we all that, right? I mean, we covering everybody, but we looking out for the cops and we looking out for the people. And we just trying to save lives. Again, I want you to know nurses is everything. So in the emergency department, though, my job as an ER leader was all around operations, finances, and regulatory. I wrote policies and I helped make sure that our clinical practices and protocols and stuff were in place. But 90% of my job was more business than it was clinical. I had a clinical team for that. I had clinical nurse managers. I had charge nurses. I had ED physicians who were medical directors. So I wasn't needed for that. I did the operations, the business. I made sure that we made the money, the finances. Let me explain. When you walk into an emergency department, every little step you take, this nurse was responsible for. Every little step you take, if you went to the bathroom, I was responsible for that, right? What time the doctor touched you, I was responsible for that. What time you went into the system, A registered nurse is responsible for that. That's what I want you guys to know, right? And I say I because again, I don't want you to box nurses in this little box. Nurses can fit anywhere. They can work on film, right? I look at some of these movies and I look at the set and you know it's fake. And I can't get into it because the set is not right. As a clinician, it's wrong. So nurses can work on film set advising. Nurses can work on in the movie or film set swabbing the advisors and stuff post pandemic, not the advisors, the actors or whatever. I am a legal nurse consultant, so I work with attorneys on different cases on whether and what I do for them is interpret the chart because I'm a registered nurse by background. So I can advise or let the attorney know whether this injury was caused by this incident or a predetermined factor or some type of ailment that the patient had prior. But that's what nurses can do for attorneys, right? What else can a nurse do? Oh man, we can do anything. Education, right? We can teach. We teach constantly. We have to learn every day. I don't know if you know, but medicine changes every day. Diseases changes every day. One day we was dealing with how many variants of corona or COVID did we experience, right? And then right after that, the monkeypox. And then right after that, I mean, been there, done that. H1N1 long time ago. I remember going through all of that stuff, right? So I said all that to say, y'all. I said all that to say, quit putting nurses in a box because they bigger than that. Y'all don't even know. Oh, especially in the emergency department. They have to be absolutely everything. Oh, I hope an ER nurse hear me now. They have to be absolutely everything. Because you know what? Everybody else is short staffed. If the police department is short staffed, if the fire department is short staffed, if the inpatient unit is short staffed, if the cardiac team is short staffed, guess who it? It's on us. Our system is set up where the emergency department team has to respond and be the one in all of those situations. But that's what make us great, and that's what I'm excited about. But what I don't want you to do though is put us in a box because a box ain't it for us, right? Ooh, I was preaching for an ER nurse out there today. I know I was. I know I was because I'm telling y'all, we absolutely everything. Y'all come in there and because we don't have insurance, right? We'll go in and we'll tell them everything that's wrong except what's really wrong. People are coming in with heart attacks, strokes, things that if we don't act timely won't survive. So y'all, we got to cut that out. We're gonna talk about that on the Sister RN show. That's gonna be fun. We're gonna talk about people putting things in places that they shouldn't be, putting objects in places that they shouldn't be. We're gonna talk about that. That happens so much. It's gotta stop. We're gonna talk about fentanyl. Fentanyl is out of control. We're losing everybody, and I mean everybody, everywhere. Everyone's been hit, impact some way or another. So we definitely got to talk about that, and we have to talk about things that we could do to prevent bad things from happening. What else, y'all? All right. So I've been on here long enough. I think I've been on here like 18 minutes. We're gonna talk about money. I've been hanging out at the investment festival. Got a lot of advice from a lot of people with a lot of money. So I'm excited about that. Not that money is everything, but we just don't have to struggle like we used to, right? Information is everything. And so I want to make sure I just share some of that information with y'all. So I think I gave y'all a lot of updates. I think I talked about nurses as well. But as you see, I'm very passionate about what I do. I'm very passionate about being a entrepreneur. I'm very passionate about training nursepreneurs. Um, I'm very excited about helping anybody that I can help. Okay, if I got it, you got it. Reach out to me. Y'all know how to get me. Again, if you want to talk to me on one-to-one and do a discovery call with me, and that's where we just spend a little time together. You can pick my brain, not a whole lot of time, maybe 15 minutes or so. Not too much. Not too much if you ain't talking about nothing now. All right. Don't call me actually if you ain't talking about nothing. If you really need me, call me and I'm gonna be there for you. Because one thing I am is a hustler. So I'm hustling, hustling, hustling for my squad. And who is my squad? Anybody that's in my community. I'll do anything I can to help you. Okay. Book sisterrn.com is how you find me. All right. So I think that's it. I think I went on my rant and I'm excited about my rant again. It's just it's Sunday. Ooh, ooh, wait a minute. Before I go, let me play my music. Now again, that's on my roadcaster. It ain't my music. So let me tell you something right quick. My family got their own music. I hope I'm gonna call them up and ask them if they'll just produce my whole Sista RN show. Ain't no need me playing nobody else's music because I don't know if y'all know my family. Let me go on and do that while I'm out here on this live, and then I can use it. I can use this video or something later. But I want y'all to check out Rich P from Harlem, all right? Rich guy, hey man, he doing this thing. You just got to go to his page, Rich P. He's on he's one of my friends on Facebook, but that's my family member. So make sure you check him out, download his music. Don't play no games. Do that for me, all right? And we also got Young Wildin'. Little nephew. He in Miami. All y'all using his music. It's called Good Energy. I know y'all downloading it on those reels because he about #1 right now in those reel downloads as far as the music. Y'all know Good Energy. I don't need no negativity around me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then y'all know he performed at the Sista RN first annual music cipher, and so did Rich P. Oh, don't y'all sleep on them. All right. Okay, and then I got another cousin called. His name is Quattro Cinco. I want y'all to look up Quattro Cinco. All right. I want his music on my production as well. I hope they let me do that. And then when I'm loaded, when I'm rich, I'm gonna go on and break them off. Thank y'all for staying in with me. For the ones that did, hopefully you'll see this video. Check it out later, but you'll see more of me again. Got a lot going on. Excited to be here, and I'll see y'all soon. All right, take care, y'all. Sista RN out.